and I've said this before, what I feel is that most of the people who have opinions, and everyone's entitled to their opinion, but to me, you're not giving commentary and you are not delivering a video that is meant for anyone with, logical thinking skills to consume. If that video is filled with personal insults and attacks, that's not commentary to me. That's bullying, and it's vile, and it's hateful, and that is something that I would never do.
I go hard for Britt, but I know her. Hello? Anyway.
Radiant Britt, do you not lecture the masses about properly containing your pets? Well, let us put a muzzle on this bulldog of yours. Shall we? I do not typically mute curse words. However, this urchin is simply that terrible. Let us have a look.
All of you fucking people who fucking come for Britt all the time, you're pathetic. You are literally the scum of the earth. You people are so, oh my God, desperate, pathetic, despicable liars. I cannot even wrap my mind around y'all's bullshit. I really cannot, okay?
If that video is filled with personal insults and attacks, that's not commentary to me. That's bullying, and it's vile, and it's hateful, and that is something that I would never do.
Hey, T-Spiracy. Party City called, and they said that you're way past due for payment from your knockoff Marilyn Monroe costume. I should probably put that out. Maybe, I don't know. Next.
Nicole, is this you? I may not be the smartest cat in this alley, but perhaps not have a go at anyone's appearance.
Some days YouTube just isn't an enjoyable place to spend a chunk of your day, and I know that a lot of you guys feel the same way about that. And it kind of makes me sad. I always do my best to, even if I'm sharing opinions that are a little bit more serious in nature, I never try to create a whole lot of negativity by encouraging, you guys to attack anyone. All that I can control is myself and what I'm talking about.
That's all I can think of. Because this is how Britt is. Look, Britt, she makes her videos and she sees it, she watches it, she hears about it, she knows about it. She knows when y'all get pressed about what she says. Do you know how she responds to it? She says nothing. You know why? Because y'all aren't worth her time. She thinks shit's funny. She truly does. She literally thinks you're pathetic, so she doesn't even waste her breath. It is that real. It mean girl mentality, whatever the f you call it. I call it realistic mentality.
This smashing example of grace and maturity is Radiant Britt's flying monkey. She created videos on anyone who dare question Pumpkin Spice Patty, all while proclaiming to be one of her very best friends. 'Tis no secret that Britt uses others to do her dirty work.
You participate in fuckery? I told you, I'd come for you.
She is at least honest. In fact, some time ago she threatened to pay money to dox myself. Laughable, but could be a worrisome behavior for many creators on the platform. And, not only did she make this statement, she later returned to my channel in an attempt to be welcome here. All while attempting to inform me her rules for my own channel. Again, laughable. Her delusion of grandeur is a barrel of laughs.
This little running around the internet. What is its name? Bobby? Okay. Can we please shut the up about anybody doing anything unless you're gonna come out from behind your little cat eyes? What was that owner doing to the actual real cat that killed that 9 times? Just curious. I mean, shouldn't we call animal welfare units and shit? I'm just so over it. I literally thought about saying and not doing this shit anymore. Because is it worth it? Because my family are being looked up. People are doing all kind of crazy shit. And I'm going to find out who the is. I'm going to find out. Y'all don't understand. I got the money and I'm going to find out.
Darling, how is the paid docs going for you? As many of you already know, I never contacted this urchin's family. It is my opinion she is simply a yappy dog used to keep the hands of Pumpkin Spice Patty clear of accountability. And, if she truly is simply mad and Britt is not this person's best friend, one would assume Radiant Brain would denounce such atrocious behavior under the umbrella of commentary. Let us have a look at a few more shining examples of Radiant Britt's side piece.
Saying somebody should do something and urging someone to do something are two different things. I realize people like you, Wildflower, like to ride fences, don't pick sides, like to be the nice person that everybody likes or whatever. But at some point, you need to put your big girl panties on and say what the side you stand on. Because right now, you look like a fool.
Britt, what say you on this behavior?
I know for a fact that I'm not being cruel or hurtful in my remarks. I'm just sharing my opinion. I'm not being, racist or toxic or vile. I'm just here to share an opinion. So, obviously if you're doing any of those other things, then my God, I mean, that's a whole different conversation.
Agree with. But as of right now, I'm so over talking about this irrelevant okay? And I hate that word, but that's what the she is, okay? You need to stop going so hard for people y'all don't even know. I go hard for Britt because I know her. Hello? I've never done that. And oh my God, I know I'm so aggressive. You just can't deal with listening to me because I'm so mean. Bitch, shut the fuck up. So are you, okay?
Britt, what say you on this behavior?
I've said this for a long time. I want my growth on YouTube to be slow, steady, and I want to never attract people that are here for a roast session.
Bambi, Susan, whatever her name is. I mean, I'm so tired of this shit. So many people have came to me and been like, I cannot watch her anymore. I cannot stand it. She's a fucking hypocrite. Yada, 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 yada. And you are, dude. You see camera and you laugh and you scoff and you mock people and shit. But then when somebody does that shit to you, you fucking crybaby about it and then you take a internet break. Maybe commentary ain't for you. That's all I can think of. Because this is how Britt is. Look, Britt, she makes her videos and she sees it, she watches it, she hears about it, she knows about it. She knows when y'all get pressed about what she says. Do you know how she responds to it? She says nothing. You know why? Because y'all aren't worth her time. She thinks shit's funny. She truly does. She literally thinks you're pathetic, so she doesn't even waste her breath.
See them right in front of you, it solidifies, I am not okay with this. This is not something that I'm going to stand by. And I will never make content that is going to contribute to insults being spread or, hate being spread or anything like that.
This is quite interesting.
So do I. Come at me. Please don't, because I'm going to come back at you. Never try to dox you or call CPS. I mean, someone should. Right? And I see Radiant Britt in her thumbnail. So we already know what time it is over here when it comes to Radiant Britt. Yes, I have a bias. I own it all day long. But this is not about her. It's about her, Janet. I figured since I'm always called a Brit stan anyway, and y'all know how much I love my girl, I figured I would go ahead and make something that would be, entertaining, since I basically didn't do what the fuck that I was going to do. And it is that real. It mean girl mentality, whatever you want to call it. I call it realistic mentality, because that's what the fuck is really going on. I entertain this shit because it's fun to me. It's funny.
Or an insult session. And as I've gone through this process of kind of reflecting on some of my older content to make sure that I still stand by it, while also opening up my eyes to things that I don't support.
Britt, what say you on the behavior of this self-proclaimed best mate of yours? Are we going the route that you cannot control what others say and do? If so, why have you not denounced this verbally abusive hag who creates these videos loudly and proudly in your name? Truth be told, you have little issue denouncing lesser crimes.